Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. That's me. Just like to welcome everybody as they come on. Before we get started, to let people know, especially new ones coming on, that I don't choose who I read for, Spirit chooses, so I will get to as many people as I can. If for any reason I can't get to you tonight, because our numbers do get kind of high here, please remember that I will be on YouTube tomorrow night, same name, same time, but just on YouTube. Also tonight after our show is free readings with Beth and Sky on YouTube, and they are our affiliates out west. Okay. It's good to see so many people on already. That was quick. All right. See, we weren't too bad. I know I was a few minutes late coming on. I apologize for that. Okay. I guess I'll just get started right away, and then I'll give the announcements as they come in. Okay. All right. Sarah George, how are you? Sarah, I had to scroll back because I knew someone was here. There's a man. It's like he's sitting right across from the table from me, and I feel, I don't know, it's that comfortable feeling. It's like being in the presence of someone that, even if you don't know them very well, you feel very comfortable when he's around. And I believe this man. I feel like a father or a grandfather feeling. I'm more inclined to say grandfather because it's just that type of feeling with me. He's just bringing in a greeting, Sarah. He's saying he just wants to remind you that he loves you, always has, always will. And he's saying, tell the rest of them I said hi. And he's laughing, he says, because they might not really believe you, but eventually they will. They'll understand. He's very open-minded. I believe this man loved to try new things in life, but just a whole lot of love and just that greeting, asking you to remember him to the family. I don't know, maybe he thinks he hasn't been remembered very much, but he's coming through for you tonight. So God bless. All right. Brittany Zachary. Hi, Brittany. Brittany, I'm not sure who you're looking for. I feel there's one particular person, but there's a woman standing here and she's saying, I hope it was me. She said, because she knew you would be here. And she said, just tell her I miss her. You were very close with her when she was here. Very, very close. And she says, we used to tell each other everything. She says, but it got a little hard towards the end, and there was a lot of things I should have said, or I could have said, but I didn't. But she wants you to know that you were always number one with her, Brittany. I hope you understand who I'm talking about. It's very rare that anyone gives me any names. She's laughing about that. She's saying she'll know who it is, she says, if she thinks about it for a moment. But just know that she's here with a lot of love. Okay? God bless. All right. All right, I'm not sure how to pronounce this name. Natalie Monge Malpass. Natalie, if I'm not pronouncing your name right, I do apologize ahead of time, please. I don't do that on purpose. It's just sometimes it's a little hard. Yeah, it's Natalie. Natalie, are you having problems with your shoulders? Because as your name started to scroll, there's a man standing behind me, and it's like he's rubbing, giving my shoulders a good rubbing, good rub down. Like, really tense muscles. Things have been really tight for a while. I don't mean this in a crude way, but he was a very hands-on type of person. Not to mean anything crude or insulting in any way. It's just when he talked to you, he always felt better if he could touch you, whether it was to touch your hand or touch your face. It was his way of making a personal connection. Okay. All right. Well, he's here and he's working I want to say give some relief to your upper back. So just know that it is coming. It is there. It's a lot of healing. I don't know if it's a stutter that he's got or just that he's hesitant to say anything. But either way, it's just a feeling is genuine here. There's just a whole lot of love coming from him. Just he wants you to know he's here and he wants so much to help you with this back issue. He's saying if I could take it away from you, if I could take it all away, I would. I would take it in a minute's notice, but he can't. But just know that he's bringing some healing there for you. Okay? God bless. Okay. Well, I'm glad you know who it is. Thank you. All right, folks, Friday Night Circles, every Friday night, 7:30 p.m. here in St. Johnsville. If you've never been to a circle before, please join us. It's a great way to experience spirit communication firsthand yourself. You know, myself and any number of other mediums and psychics that come on the line doing these live readings. You know, it's fun. You know, people enjoy them, obviously, or you wouldn't be here. But it's a whole different ballgame once you experience it yourself and you realize the validity of what we do and just the beauty of what we do. And that's what our open circles are all about, is to help introduce you to that so that you can understand what we do and why we do what we do. Also, for those in Gloversville and surrounding areas that feel, you know, it might be too far to come on a Friday night, and I know in the wintertime that's very feasible. February 29th, a Saturday night, we will be at the Gloversville Senior Center in Gloversville. Please make sure you join us there. It's $10 a person, and there it starts at 7 p.m. There'll be myself and several other mediums, students that have graduated, along with some current students. And we can guarantee everyone that comes in, we can guarantee a message. Whether it's coming through mediumistically or psychically, that I can't tell you until you actually show up there. And you're in the circle, but we do guarantee everyone a message. So please come on over. And that's Saturday, the 29th of February at the Gloversville Senior Center. Okay? Thank you. And please share this video. For every time you share the video, your name will go into a drawing for a free reading the last Tuesday of the month. And that's coming up, what, 2 weeks? A week? I don't know. Lose track of time sometimes when I'm working. All right. Thanks, Tammy. Yeah, I know it's growing out a lot. All right. Sandra? Is it Sandra Grindle Peck? Peck? Hi, Sandra. Sandra, oh, it's going to sound like a crazy question, but what is sandy beaches and blue oceans to you? Because that's what I'm being shown to tell you that it's almost time. Something about the beaches. There's a woman standing here and she's talking her mouth, she's talking a mile a minute very quickly. And she's talking about it's almost time. It's almost beach time. And she can't wait. She says to play in the sand. She says she can still play in the sand and have fun. Just when you're there, remember her. You know, because she used to play in the sand a lot with you and with others within the family. Okay, she's saying she's about the only one that would take time with the children when it came to playing on the beach. And that's how you would remember her best. I don't feel like, you know, like a mother or grandmother, but yet I feel a biological connection with this woman. Possibly an aunt, a great aunt, or a cousin. But definitely someone within the family. And she was saying that those were her words. She says, I was about the only one who ever gave the kids, you know, the attention to play with them when it come to playing in the sand. at the beaches. So just remember her. She's going to be with you. Remember her, please, and just tell her hello, because she'd really like to be able to play. Okay? God bless. All right. Excuse me. James, Brandy, Cook. Hi, James. James, I have a man standing here. It's like he's standing at a military at ease, only instead of having his hands behind his back, he's got his arms crossed in front of him, and there's a big frown on his face. Military was this man was all about military when he was here. He's not giving me any impression of who he might be to you just yet, but I feel his presence, and it's a type that I want to take notice of, and I want to make sure that, being respectful for him. He's saying he misses you guys, and he's using that the plural term. It's not just you, but others that are around you. Okay? All right, well, just remember that we talked about it, please. All right, James, just
ask if it's James or if it's Brandy.
All right, is this James or is it Brandy? Is this two different people?
Because they share the same face.
I'm asking because sometimes it's difficult, and Michelle's telling me it might be one or the other. If you could answer me, just pop in real quick. I'd really, really appreciate it. It would help. All right, because I'm just going to go with what I got, and I feel that the message is for James, just as I seen the name. So just think about him. You'll know who he is. He was pretty big on the discipline when he was here. He believed in discipline. He believed in absolute behavior of children. He didn't have a lot of patience. Okay, Brandy, then please give this message to James. Okay. He's concerned that there's something going on there. He's saying he doesn't have to worry about his pride. He has to worry about his physical health, and that needs to be taken care of. All right. He would remember him, so please talk to him about it. All right. Thank you. And Brandy, while you're there, there's a small woman that comes in, and she's showing me a swing set, like in a park. It's not like the type you would have in your home or in your backyard years ago, but something that would be at a park. And she's saying she used to take you to the park a lot. She's saying you and the rest of you. I'm not used to them coming in and talking about more than one person. Okay, just know that she's here with just a greeting, just, hi, I miss you. I miss the times we spent together.
Oh.
And she's saying, just be careful, okay? Whatever's going on and it has something to do with work, just be careful. I hope that makes some kind of sense. It's difficult sometimes when the readings come through, folks, because I don't know you, you don't know me, but I have to give it the way it's coming in, and sometimes it doesn't absolutely make sense to me, so I'm hoping that you understand it. Okay. Connie Benhosen. Marcellus. Hi, Connie. Connie, there's 3 men standing here, and the youngest of the 3 is speaking. Now, when I'm talking young man, I'm not talking teenager. I want to say the one man looks to be maybe his late 30s, early 40s. Okay. He's saying that you need to listen to the people around you. Something's been going on that a lot of people have been trying to help you, Connie, to get through a rough spot in your life. And he's saying, don't block everybody out. Listen to people. They're only trying to help. They're not trying to change your mind or to change your direction. He just wants you to make sure that you listen to people. He understands that you feel a need to shut people out. He's saying, but that's the worst thing you can do to yourself and to the people that love you the most. Please, excuse me. Wow, that was a hiccup. Please be, he's saying, please be respectful and take the time to listen, because they're only trying to help and they mean the best. They don't, no one means to upset you, but you'll get the direction that you're looking for by listening to those around you. Okay? Now, I know personally, folks, that's not the type of message that I would give personally, because that's, you know, I just believe in keeping your own counsel, but he's adamant about that you listen, or Connie, that you listen. Okay? God bless. Ladies and gentlemen, Friday night, this Friday night, we've been trying to start this class for a couple weeks, but each week there's been illness or there's been snowstorms or something going on Friday nights. So this Friday night, without fail, we will be starting our class in psychic development and mediumship. So if you thought about it might be something that you want or something that you would definitely enjoy, come on down. It starts at 6 o'clock. It's pay as you go. So you're not strapped into any tremendous bill or tuitions or whatever, but it's $20 a week. Come on down and give it a try. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Okay? All right. Okay. Betty Brownell Hoyt. Hi, Betty. Betty, as I'm talking to you, there's a young woman standing here and she's frowning. It's like she's frowning, but she's got a smile on her face, like I can't believe you're there. I can't believe you're here. But she's happy about it. Are you new to these things, Betty? You know, to anything metaphysical, anything like that? Because this young woman is surprised that you're here. Okay. She wants you to know that she's happy and she's glad to see that things are opening up for you in your life. And she's saying, keep going. She says, we'll help as much as we can, but you got to do the legwork. And she's laughing about that. She thinks it's funny. Quite a sense of humor. Just know that there's love coming from her. She's also saying that she knows things were rough, were a little on the rough side between the two of you when she was here. She wants you to know that she understands things now that she could never have understood when she was in the physical world, and that she loves you very much. She may not have said those words a lot to you, but she does love you. Please don't doubt that. Okay? God bless. I hope that helps. Okay. Brittany Pike. Hi, Brittany. Brittany, I'm seeing a lot of plane rides around you. Okay? There's a woman and a man that come through. I feel like parents or grandparents with them, but they were younger when they passed on. I want to say parents. They used to love to travel. didn't get to travel a lot before they passed. And it's kind of odd because they're coming through on the same vibration, which tells me that when they pass together, or like within hours of each other. I don't know what the situation is there, but hopefully that would identify them for you. Oh, he's kind of, got a little bit of a laugh saying, yeah, we kind of went the rough way. He's not telling me how they passed on, but he's saying, yeah, we went kind of the rough way. We never do things half measure in our family. But he just wants you to tell everyone that they're okay. He said, we're getting on with our lives. We're doing okay. We're not hurting. He's also talking about saying it was a little unexpected, things that he would have liked to have said to a lot of different people, but they never got time to because they thought they had forever. I almost want to say they died as a result of an accident of some sort. Brittany, just know that he'll be coming through at different points, not only for you, but for other members of the family. The two of them, well, she's not speaking right now. It's like she's just kind of watching and it's like absorbing energy and information. But he's saying he's got a lot of things he needs to make right with a lot of people. But it's like he wants to start with you and saying, I love you. Things weren't always as good as they could have been, but they were a lot better than most times most people had. Just know that he cares a great deal, and it's like he's making it his personal, his own personal venue that he has to finish and to say things to people that he needs to say and has had needed to say for quite some time. He feels he wants to make things right. Okay? I hope you understand what I'm talking about. I surely don't, but anyway, there is a lot of love there. Okay?
That's as far as it'll go back.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Is it Jenna Rose? I'm not sure on the pronunciation of the last name, if it's Baulek. Okay, Jenna, if I mispronounced it, I do apologize. Okay. Jenna, there's a woman here in a rocking chair. I don't know that, she's saying that's how you would remember her, is from her time in the rocking chair. She couldn't get around real well when she was here in the physical world, so she spent a lot of time in that chair. She wants you to know, that she can get up and she can walk and move around. She has full freedom of movement now, but that's how she's identifying for you is this chair. She's saying she doesn't have the limitations she had before, and she loves that fact because now she can get up and she can move and she can go and see people. That was her greatest love, was having company and having someone to talk to all the time, because she had a lot of stories to tell. It's almost like she was a family storyteller, if that would help you understand who this is. She's saying, I'm not going to tell you I love you because you already know that. She says, but when you do come over, she's got lots of stories to tell you. Okay? Just, she misses you and lots of love coming from her. God bless. Okay. Excuse me. Yep. Okay. Is it Asia? Jaden? Is that how that's pronounced? Aysia? I hope that's a proper pronunciation. Okay. Asia. There's lots of children around here. I don't know that anyone belonged to you as in a son or a daughter, but there's children all around. It's like come in and they're like they want to talk to you. Do you work with children now, Asia? Because if not, I'd like to suggest that you think about it. Very much so think about it. They're looking at you like a teacher, like they're waiting for instructions. They're waiting for you to tell them what they're supposed to be doing because they're not sure. Right at the moment with them, it's like a little play acting here, but they want you to know that it's almost like they put you on this pedestal. And they're saying, we know what the kind of person you can be, and we love that. It's a different kind of message. It's not one I'm used to giving. But these children are very drawn to you. They're around you a lot. If you're not working with children now, perhaps you should give that some thought in the future. Because I believe that not only are these children in spirit, but possibly children that are coming into your life. Just remember we talked about it, please. There's something important about the children. Okay, I'll leave that with you. Okay, folks, also on Thursday evenings from 6 to 6:30, I am on I Heal LLC on Facebook Live. And I am on that program to answer questions that anyone might have concerning anything to do academically with psychic development, mediumship, religion, religious beliefs, theologies, theosophies, whatever. I'm there to answer questions. I do the readings tonight and I do them on Wednesday nights as well. But just to let you know, if you have any other questions of an academic nature or, about your home or your environment, please, Thursday night is the night for those questions. Okay? All right. Okay, I'm just waiting here. I've got several people speaking at one time and just trying to hear them to sort it out. Tina Hall Murray. Tina, every time I've seen your name scroll by, I've wanted to call out, but I didn't know why. Now I do. There's a young man standing here. He was hesitant to speak up before, but he's here for you. I believe this is someone you knew well. Because all I'm hearing is, oh, Tina, it's okay. I'm okay now. He's saying the worst of it's over and know that I'm okay and that I'm happy. This is someone that you had some type of relationship with. Died very young, died a young man. But he's saying it, okay, very point blank with his way he's saying that when he died, he still loved you. He never meant to hurt you. He definitely didn't mean to leave you when he did. But he said sometimes, he says, we don't always have control over when it's our time. Tina, just know that he's with you often and he thinks of you often. And he's telling me that you've been dreaming about him lately. Know that Know that it is him coming through, because it's the only time he can come through. It's the only time that your defenses are down enough or relaxed enough to where he can come through. But wow, this man, it was like, it's unbelievable. But know that he loves you. He's sorry he had to leave so soon, but he's glad to see you getting on with life. Okay? God bless. All right. Again, folks, if I can't get to you tonight, please know that we are on Wednesday nights on YouTube. Same name of the program, only 8 o'clock as well. Also, tonight after our show is, oops, okay. Tonight after our show, directly after it on YouTube is free readings with Beth and Sky. So please, follow up with there. They are our affiliates out in Montana. Beth is my sister in spiritualism, and Sky was a student of mine many years ago. They're both excellent mediums. All right. Is it Rev Jeanne? Hi, Lori. Big man standing here, Lori. And when I say big, I mean tall and broad-shouldered. I feel tiny next to him, and I'm 5'7". I'm not a tiny woman. Okay. He thinks that's funny. He said, yeah, everybody called him a giant. He's just, Lori, he wants to be remembered to you. All right. He just wants, and I'm not sure what he's referring to. He tells me you will, but he wants you to know. He's laughing and he's saying, no, I most certainly did not do that. And you know it. I have no clue what he's talking about, Lori, but he's saying you do know. He thinks it's funny. He thinks, it's all fun and games. But he wants to be remembered to everyone. He wants you to know that he cares. He's saying once you start caring, you never really stop. But just know that he's here with you, okay? God bless. Hey, Samantha, my daughter. All right. Did I see Melissa on here earlier?
Yes.
Okay. Shana Khan. Shana, I'm not sure who this guy is, but I have to be careful with the way I'm talking because I am speaking publicly here with a lot of people watching. He likes to cuss, I can tell you that. I don't mean to be rude in any way, but I can't. All right. Shauna, he thinks that's funny. The fact that I can't talk the way he's talking. He thinks that's just hysterical. But he's saying, all right, I'll behave. This man loved to play head games with people when they were here, or when he was here. He loved to tease and to just torment, not in a bad way, but he loved to get people going. He loved to get to see, energies rising and getting things going. It's the best way I can explain it. He's here because he's trying to bring in some energy for you. He's saying you've been down way too long, lady. And that's his terms. He says it's time to pick yourself up by the bootstraps and start walking forward. Okay? And that's telling it nicely. That's not in his terms. So please forgive me if I'm being rude in any way. I don't mean to be. Okay? But he's saying enough is enough. It's time to get up and get moving and go forward with your life. He said, I'm here, you're there, it's okay, we'll get together again later on. Okay, I'm not hearing a name from him. But as you say, Robert, he's saying, all I'm hearing is that's my girl. Okay, I hope that helps you to understand who this is. The man is very point blank. He didn't mince words, but everybody loved him. You know, and it was because of that with him. Everybody knew where they stood. There was never any guesswork when this man was around. You knew how he felt. If he liked you with everything. If he didn't like you, it's watch out, is the impression that I'm getting from him. But he wants to make sure that you get on with your life. I hope that's understandable. God bless, and I hope that's not rude or insulting in any way, because it's not meant to be for me. Okay? All right. Ann Lawrence Johnston. Hi, Ann. And there's a woman that, no. All right, there's a woman here, but there's a man that's following her as she's coming into the room, and he's wearing this suit, but it makes me want to laugh. And I don't mean to be rude or insulting in any way. He's just, wow. He's got this suit on, but it's like it doesn't fit him right. And he hated suits. He doesn't understand why you put him in a suit, or why people put him in a suit. He's saying, because that wasn't me. I just didn't wear them. It's like a level of frustration with him. It's like, I want this suit gone. I don't like it. And he's saying he's working on getting rid of it. Right? Wow. He's saying, yeah, I look good. He's just everybody else, but he just wasn't comfortable. And it's like he's giving somebody hell about it. I'm sorry. It's that point blank. She's just standing here and she's shaking her head like, oh my God, I don't believe that that's all he's got to talk about when he comes in. Okay. Says, just tell Annie I love her. Is this an uncle of yours? This is for Ann Lawrence. Is this an uncle of yours? Okay, anyway, she's saying, don't worry. She says, this is just like him. Know that she loves you. She really wants to spend time with you. She's saying, but she can't right now with him along, and she's just, motioning her head with him. But I'm sorry, he makes me want to laugh. It's funny. All right. God bless. I hope the message, you understand it, Anne. Thank you. All right. Michelle Quintero. Is it Totten? Hi, Michelle. Michelle, there's a woman here, and I believe she was a teacher. What I'm hearing from her literally is, she might not remember me, but I remember her. She's saying, I remember her as the bright-eyed little girl that was too shy to talk. So I'm assuming that you were a child when she passed, or when you knew her, but she was very definitely a teacher in the physical world here. She's trying to keep that mantle in spirit. She's trying to help people that she can. But she wants you to know that whatever you're doing or wherever you're headed, keep going the direction that you're going. All right, something has changed drastically for you in the last year, but within that change came direction, came knowledge and direction, and most definitely the will to get things done, or to move on and get things done the way they're supposed to be. And she's saying no one else can ask any more of you than that, Ian or Michelle, and just know that she really cared about you. I don't know that she was a physical relative of any kind. I believe that she was just one of those special teachers that just really cared about her students. And Michelle, she's just saying she really cared about you, and she remembers you as that bright-eyed little girl that didn't speak very much. But I'll leave that for now. God bless. right. Okay. We got about 10 minutes left here. Folks, please remember Friday night circles. Come on down on a Friday night. 7:30 in St. Johnsville at 7 West Main Street. It's a great way to have an introduction to spirit communication, to actually feel what it's like yourself. We guarantee everyone that comes in a message, whether it's psychically or mediumistically, depends entirely on the vibration, yours and the vibration in the circle. But it's free. If you've never sat in a circle before, it's free. After that, we do ask for $10 a person. We do have to pay the rent, folks. But please just know that it'd be a great experience and one that I promise you won't forget. 9 out of every 10 people that come in, they always come back many times over. It becomes a regular thing for them. Not every single week, but most people come on a regular basis.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful group of people, and I know you'll enjoy it. So just give it a try. Surprise yourself. Also, if we are too far out for you, in Gloversville on Saturday, the 29th, we will be doing a satellite open spirit communication circle at the Gloversville Senior Center. You're welcome to join us there. That's at 7 p.m. and that's $10 a person. That's not free for anyone. All right, I'm sorry about that, but like I said, we guarantee everyone that comes a message. I know the Gloversville Circle, there will be myself along with several other mediums that have graduated our programs as well as current students. Okay, so come on down and enjoy it with us. I'd love to meet some people. All right, Linda Williamson, how are you? I was going to keep talking there for a minute, but I just hold it. That's her. Linda, there's 2 people here, and I feel like grandparents with them. I don't know that they were your grandparents per se, but you looked at them like grandparents. She's saying they used to take care of you when you were a very little girl. This is going to sound really strange, but I want to say almost like neighbors that they were very close to, or very close to the family. But I don't feel a biological connection with them. But this woman was very important in your life, Linda. She wants you to know that she's here. She's saying, I never forgot you. She says, we always wanted the best for you and your whole family. She says she knows things were rough for quite a long time, but that didn't change how they felt. The only thing that changed was that you grew up and moved away. It's okay because that's what you were supposed to do. But she's saying just the memories, it warms her heart. The memories that she's holding with you especially. You used to do things for them all the time. I don't think in all my years, I don't think I've ever given a message like that. But they love you, and they want you to know that they remember you. Okay? God bless. If you don't know who I'm talking about, I want to say talk to other family members around your age or around that time period when you were a little girl. They'll be able to tell you exactly who these were. She's wearing a dress. She comes from that age group, my grandmother's age group, actually, and my mother's, of course, as dating me. But when, they wore dresses all the time. A woman wouldn't be seen with slacks or pants or jeans on. But she was always in a dress with that full apron to cover her dress so she didn't get that dirty. But just remember that we talked about it, Linda. I hope that helps. Okay? God bless. Okay, share the video, please, folks. The more you share it, the more chances you have in getting a full reading. The last Tuesday of the month, we will, for every time you share the video, whether it's once or 10 times, your name will go into a drawing for that. And it'll hopefully, it'll go out there. It'll get you your reading. All right. Lorraine Richards, how are you? Lorraine, I believe this is your husband because he's showing up and he's got a big heart and he's laughing. He's saying he never really recognized those holidays when he was here, but he's doing it now. He says just to get a smile out of you, you know, like a Valentine heart. I don't feel a message in particular from him, just that remembering you, loving you. And he's saying, I loved you even when the times got really rough. And he's got kind of a half smile on his face, and he says, we had enough of those in our lifetime together. But he loves you. And like I said, he's bringing in this heart. You know, I expected more, to be totally honest, I expected more messages of a nature of Valentine's for everybody tonight, and they just didn't come in. But Randy's bringing this in, and it's just that big Valentine heart. And he thinks it's funny because he said he never really paid attention to that stuff. He was always too busy working or too busy with something else, whether it's working or kids or whatever. But he wants to know he loves you, he misses you. And he said, and he's saying, I'm here as much as I can be. I hope that helps. God bless. All right. You know, sometimes folks, and I know it might sound a little repetitious, you know, when I'm bringing through some of these messages, but, you know, not for nothing, the relationships that we have with these people before they pass, they don't change. The only thing that changes is the vibration of the individual. You know, they get rid of a physical body. When a person dies, they get rid of a physical body that they no longer need because it no longer serves its purpose. And their soul, their spirit goes on, their personality, everything about them goes on into the next life. And when they come through, 9 times out of 10, I mean, it's most of the time, it's they want to bring through messages of love and caring and just little reminders here and there. So please don't think I'm just being ridiculous or just, you know, the same thing over and over again, but I have to give the messages the way they come through. Otherwise, they will shut down on me. Spirits get angry too sometimes. All right. Kelly Harris, how are you? Kelly, there's a guy coming here and it's like his head is cocked to one side, like he's really trying to hear something and he's waiting to hear from you. It's like he's waiting to hear your voice and not mine. I feel a lot of love, but a level of confusion here. Because it's like I want to tell him he can talk to you, but he has to go to you, not through the computer here. Okay, all I'm hearing is this newfangled crap. All right, I'm sorry. He did not like computers or anything to do with any of this stuff. He found them aggravating. And I think it was just because if he couldn't figure it out himself. Okay, sign language. Maybe that's why I'm seeing the cocked head and yeah. Okay, that would make more sense to me. Thank you. He loves you. That's what I'm getting here is because with the cocked head, it's like he's hearing for the first time, and it's like it's all new to him. That's why he thinks he should be able to talk to her through here. Wow, that's really cool. Well, Kelly, if he had a problem hearing before, he doesn't now. Yeah, it's all new to him. Okay, and it's just, I want to laugh. I feel good with it. I feel like, wow. You know, it's like a kid with a new toy. It's like he can hear and he can know what's going on. It's like he's not understanding that he has to go to you and not through me for you to hear him.
He wasn't tech savvy.
Okay. All right. Well, just know he loves you. He's trying real hard to come through. Give him a little bit of time and you'll be able to hear him yourself. Okay? That was a fun one to give. All right. I think we're at the end of our line, folks, for one evening. Please remember, tomorrow night I'm on YouTube at 8 p.m., Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. Also tonight on YouTube, following our show, is Free Readings with Beth and Sky on YouTube. So, and they are our affiliates out in Montana. Beth is my sister in spiritualism. Sky was a student of mine and a dear friend for a long time. Please give them a try. I'm sure you will not be disappointed. And in all honesty, with the two of them reading, there's a better chance of getting a message sometimes. All right. Thanks for joining me. God bless, folks. Hopefully we'll see you again.
Good night.
Good night.